This is the ultimate list of IB YouTube teachers. If you have a terrible teacher and you need a self-study, a good YouTube teacher makes all the difference. And some of these guys, they aren't just good, they're crazily amazing, right? If I had known half of these resources in my first year, things would have come out much better for me while I was in the IB. Alright, so I got this list from Reddit, r/IBO. I posted there asking ex-IB students for input on the list, asking them what channels they use, what really helped them, their resources, and this is what I got. So really it was a community effort, and if you want to see the most up-to-date version of the list, go and click the Reddit link in the description and you'll see just a lot of comments, a lot of people just sharing their resources. It's an amazing place if you're an IB student. Alright, so here's the list in its entirety. As you can see, there are a lot of helpful teachers on YouTube. But what I'm going to do now is just kind of highlight all the major players, the guys who've had a real impact on their students. So let's get started. So anywhere that you ask physics help online, right? If it's IB related, you'll at least find one person pointing to Chris Donor. Thousands of physics students praise this guy, right? He has a very thorough coverage of the syllabus. Some say he could almost replace your physics textbook, right? He goes very in-depth, 15 minutes of video, almost like I've seen some videos with 20-25 minutes. But he's the type of teacher that you can listen to a long time and still have material stick in your head by the end of it. A lot of people say he is the reason for their 7, so regardless of what level you are, Chris can only make it better. Another person is Mitch Campbell. So there are many students vouching for this guy's videos. He's helped a lot of people understand some very hard topics. I've heard he has some cheesy jokes once or twice that he puts in his videos, but his content is solid. He has a lot of physics and math SL videos, so I definitely recommend checking him out. There are so many people that claim that Richard Thornley saved their whole chem grade, and he's the reason they got a 7. There are just so many people attributing their grades to him, it's insane. He uses a game called Gary's Mod to explain chem concepts, and fun teachers are the teachers that really help content stick in your head. And he has covered most of the syllabus, and you can see the gratefulness in the students' comments and tons of likes on his videos. He even does certain options, and he's just done the syllabus in a very, very efficient way. So if you are a chem student and you're struggling, make sure you check out Richard Thornley. He's highly praised by students. You can't go wrong. The next person is called MSJ Chem. He has very good coverage of the entire syllabus, and a lot of people really like him because he's very detailed in his presentations for chemistry, right? People say that if you copy down what's in his slides, you'll eventually have a full set of notes just as good as the notes you'd get from a textbook. So he really goes detail, and you can cross out most of the syllabus points with his videos. Highly recommended and vouched for by many chem students. Let me introduce you to the king of math videos, period. Patrick JMT saved me from Math SL. I couldn't understand a lot in school, right? I remember crying in the bathroom because I was falling behind in Trig and Calc. It was bad. So what I did was I watched every single Patrick JMT video for the topics I didn't get. Within a week, immediate bump in my grades. I was knocking out questions easily after that. He's not IB specific, but he can single-handedly save your grade. His teaching is just so simple. He really helps you understand the concept and then progresses on with details later, and that's the best type of teacher out there because they really make sure that you get the basic idea before they bring out the harder questions. Now, the next person is Exam Solutions. So I've mentioned Patrick in Exam Solutions in my Math SL tips video, but essentially Exam Solutions is a channel that helped me a lot for stats and probability because I missed a lot of my classes, and he uses a GDC, so he actually shows you how to work out the problem on your calculator. And on his website, he has an IB section, and if you click the level you're in, right, all his relevant videos come up, sorted by topic. So if you choose Math HL, all his videos from Math HL come out. Now, he does not only produce IB specific videos, but like Patrick, very helpful, and he does a lot of examples that are similar to the questions you find in IB past papers. Math SL1. Before my mocks, before my internal finals, and before my IB finals, I made sure to watch all of Math SL1's revision videos, either the day before or 2 nights before the actual exam, because they were just an extremely helpful way to review all major concepts of the course. Each video is only about an hour long, and one video is for one of the 6 units, and he has like 2 other videos, one for GDC techniques, and I think he split up one of the topics. But theoretically, you could revise the main concepts of Math SL in less than 10 hours, right? It's not a comprehensive review, but it hits a lot of the main parts. So anytime you have an exam, watch his revision video for that topic, guaranteed to refresh major points of the exam. And really quick, IB vodcasting, not a lot of people know about him, but he does HL videos, including a lot of examples and past IB questions. And not a lot of people do HL videos, so I thought I'd bring him up, and hopefully you guys can use him and he can be of help to you. For economics, Jason Welker's videos basically was my teacher for Econ HL, because I missed, a majority of almost all my HL classes. I had to self-teach Econ HL in less than 2.5 months, and this guy's videos was one of the reasons I understood so much so fast. He explains all the major concepts in such an efficient and detailed manner. Each video is planned so well, you just know he's on top of what he's teaching. Watch his videos if you're taking Econ. He has an extremely comprehensive overview of all the main topics of the syllabus. And here's the cool thing, he's so good, Pearson partnered up with him and he released his own Econ textbook, right? You know you're getting quality from a guy like this. Alright, next guy, Econplusdal. Econplusdal helped me revise so much of the syllabus, it's not even a joke. His videos are concise, but he has a good, relaxed way of explaining, right? It's not rushed, it's very easy to understand. Also, his material is very close to the Ian Dorton and Jocelyn book by Oxford. So if you're using that book in class, Econplusdal's videos are going to be very similar to what you learn in your book. Also, his exam IB technique videos, which I watched one night or 2 nights before my actual exam, showed me how I needed to structure my answer, and I never really knew all the details until this video, and it's the first time I ever wrote a proper conclusion for my essay. I got a 7 for Econ HL, but really, Econplusdal helped me a lot. He's the perfect econ revision guide, and you can't go wrong with Econplusdal. Now, Pat Jolden, the only reason I put him on this list is just that he's such a legend, right? He was making YouTube videos for economics way before others, specifically for A-level, but there's a lot of relevant topics that are intertwined with the IB syllabus. What I really like about him is that he's very helpful at just breaking things down to just their basic core and just teaching you the topic in the most basic way possible. It's really easy to understand things from Phil Holden, if I'm not mistaken. Tim Woods has an article on his website for writing the Econ IA. He gives a step-by-step, I think it's like 4 steps, instruction on how to do it. That article gave me near perfect scores on all 3 of my commentaries. My teacher openly told me that he loved my evaluation, he loved the commentary as a whole. If you're an econ student, I guarantee you follow his article properly, you're going to score very well for your IA. This man deserves no further praise. He is the reason that I got a 7 for Bio HL. Period. He is my favorite IB YouTuber of all time. I'm a huge fan of him, and I honestly wish I could just tell him how much he helped me. I missed a lot of my HL classes, and Alex Lee taught me almost everything that I need to know. I saved his videos onto my phone. I used to watch them on the way to school. I'm not even kidding. He will teach you the most complicated IB topic in the most entertaining way that you don't even mind listening to some of his long YouTube videos because you're understanding everything and it's so easily explained. He doesn't get very technical in his videos, so you can't rely on him totally, but he's just such an essential resource. I can't imagine any IB biology student that wouldn't use him. So Bozeman Science is an AP teacher where a lot of his content overlaps with the IB syllabus. He helped me many times because he's very thorough in the way he teaches, and he really teaches you the fundamentals and then builds up from there. For example, I was struggling with the HL portion of inheritance, read my textbook, asked my teachers, looked online, couldn't get it, watched this man's videos on inheritance, and it all just clicked. He has a lot of videos on scientists, which is especially helpful for the nature of science portion of the syllabus. So definitely check him out as well. There isn't a lot of help for IB business, and to me, honestly, it's a very vague subject that isn't clear. I graduated with a 6 in HL, and I was really close to a 7, but I still don't understand the point of the whole subject. That being said, Tim Woods does. His website helped me a lot for my business IA and my business EE, and his answer method for QGIS on his website was really helpful. He had like a post on how to answer your QGIS question, even though it was a very new part of the syllabus, so I really appreciated that. So I definitely recommend you, if you're a business student, to even reach out to him. When I was in business, I would ask him questions and he would reply. I really appreciated that about him. Definitely an essential resource for business. For all you people who are crazy about notes, there's this insane website by this ex-IB student called iBling. And this person got a 43 with a 6 in Math HL, 7 in Chem and Bio HL, and a 7 for Econ SL. She has thorough notes for all these subjects. She even posted her English written tasks, her Econ commentaries, her TOK essay, and it's just so much value for free. I would highly recommend using her notes if you feel you can learn from it, or just use it to refresh your knowledge. Her bio and chem notes go through almost every single syllabus statement for the new syllabus. It is very helpful. I definitely recommend you checking it out. Okay, I really hope that video helped you. Reddit is such a useful place, r/IBO, the subreddit. Within one day, 25 IB students commented on my post and told me the channels that they use and the resources they use that were helpful for them. Again, highly recommend that you check out this website in addition to IB Survival. Hope that helped. Feel free to contact me and let me know if you have any questions or if you have any resources that I can add to this list. Take care, have fun, see you next time.